today.
From Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh,
It's the AFC Wildcard Round on EA Sports.
it's the first of 6 games here on Super Wildcard Weekend, and we are underway on EA Sports. This fielded right at the goal line, and he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. And they'll be led out by their quarterback now in his 3rd season in the league.
And he comes off of a really good regular season with over 4,000 yards passing. And now in the playoffs, people always ask the question, do you continue to play the way you played in the regular season? Do you turn it loose? Or do you tone it down a little bit? I think you've got to be smart. But make sure you show the defense something they haven't seen before.
Try to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's 2nd down now.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
Now run straight ahead with Warren. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Try him with Pickett here on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. But, man, his first throw, that nearly went the other way. Instead, it's 4th down. On is the punter, Hecker, as he gets this one away. This is taken at the 23. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a guy certainly still trying to prove himself here in the league, the young rookie quarterback.
It's very simple to say. It's a tough spot to go on the road in the playoffs for any quarterback. But when you're a rookie, now you know you've got big-time pressure on you because he's shown that he's beyond his years throughout the season.
And this intercepted on the first play of the game. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. On the give, it's Warren. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 3. They run the play fake. Here's Pickett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But it looked like the Steelers were able to recover, and they will indeed hold on to the ball. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Pickett, he'll look to throw it. Finding Harris over the middle. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Back to throw, Pickett. Completes this one to Pickens. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Looking to throw, Pickett. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line, he's sacked. Baron Browning, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. On 2nd down, this is Harris. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long. Here's Pickett. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Broncos are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game? Well, when you're a road team in the playoffs, when you're a wild card, what's the one thing you need to be able to do to stay in football games? Run the football. And that's an excellent job right there of identifying where to go and picking up good yardage.
The throw over the middle taken in. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
Doesn't matter whether it's a zone coverage or man coverage, the drag route can be effective when it's run well.
And open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 43. Broncos on the move here a bit. Nice plays in succession back-to-back. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
On 2nd down, Williams. And it'll be a minimum pickup here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Back to throw. Garvin flushed out right. It's caught on the right side. Williams. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Looking to throw. Garvin flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Garvin. That's going to be caught by Judy. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 17-yard line. Operating from the gun. Garvin right back to Judy, and it's complete. And the Broncos are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Williams will take it in. Touchdown, Denver. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster. Boy, that one was well read defensively, and this is all about diagnosis as a safety and being decisive because he saw it setting up in front of him, able to knife through there and make the play.
Pickett's throw into the hands of Pickens. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Running left, it's Warren. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Harris running straight ahead. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. So that time they get the tight end on the hold.
Normally he's a pretty good run blocker, but this time he just didn't get his arms extended and let go quickly enough. The flag came out as a result.
Meanwhile, Pickett's throw into the hands of Peoples-Jones. And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 26. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. And the Broncos will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. Here's Pickett on second down. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And Johnson going to have a Steelers first down as he's down to the 11. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Pickett now on first down. And it's caught. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Warren, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Broncos going to go on offense now late in this first half. And we'll see what they want to do. 45 seconds is all that remains until the break. A short one here caught by McBride. And he gets this one just shy of the 40 down at the 39. Throwing on first down. Garvin out quickly to Judy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. Back to throw. Garvin. He's got his 6'5" receiver. That's Tim Patrick. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He'll get this one to Patrick. Now the Broncos will use their 3rd and final timeout And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. The kick by Lutz is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. And I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive.
And with only 9 seconds remaining, well, not much time, we'll see how they play this.
And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. So we're at halftime of this AFC wildcard matchup.
A look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the third quarter.
Both teams try to avoid being one and done in these playoffs as we start the second half of this AFC wildcard game.
And this will not be returned, so the second half begins with a touchback.
Here comes the Broncos offensive unit here as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
And they've been the better of the two teams through 2 quarters of play, much to the chagrin of this home crowd.
Yeah, this score is a surprise to a lot of folks at home, although not to my dad. He predicted the visitors would win. And maybe to the folks in the stadium. But you know who is not a surprise to, partner? This team with the football. They were very confident coming in.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too. One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Looking to throw. Garvin.
A short one here, caught by McBride.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Now 2nd and 3.
Back to throw. Garvin. And his throw here's incomplete.
Well, based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle, it's Williams. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Now Lutz for the field goal try. He was true on his first. This a tough one from 49 yards away.
The kick by Lutz is good.
And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit very, very manageable. You know, all things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the third quarter. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get involved in the end zone.
Now a dump off here complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. 3rd and 7 now.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now that was pretty. They executed that curl route versus zone coverage, and that changes things a little bit because against man, it's often a tight curl, tight, sharply run route. Against zone, you're just looking for that open spot, that dead area, so you may curl it a little bit wider just to get to that place.
And usually a tight window. He fired a bullet in there for the completion.
A run with Harris out of the shotgun.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 1 quarter remains for the right to survive round 1 here in the AFC.
This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Pickett's throw complete to Freiermuth.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
On the give, this is Harris.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Pickett will look to throw it here.
It's brought in by Harris. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line.
The Steelers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Pickett back to throw. Pass to the sideline and pulled in.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22.
A handoff for Warren. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Second and 6. They'll run it. Warren.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down?
Pickett. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2.
They run with Harris. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield.
A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
Here's Warren.
And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4 down territory.
Pickett now, 3rd and goal.
And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Here's a big one. It's 4th and goal. Pickett, 4th down, desperation time.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The fourth down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Bronco defense comes up big. They kept it in the air on 4th, Charles. They ran on 1st and 2nd down, tried it through the air on 3rd and 4th, couldn't come away with anything on 4th and goal.
And remember, in these situations, the field is really condensed. Everything is squeezed tight. So as a defender, you can actually take more chances here because they won't have as much time to throw the football, and a receiver really can't run past you. If they do, they run out the back of the end zone. Nice job by the D, shutting them down.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
This now a 3rd and 4.
Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Here's Riley Dixon now. And you wonder, could they possibly think about taking a safety here? And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. 47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
So here's Pickett and the Steelers.
Down 13-7, a little over a minute and a half remaining. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
Looking to throw here, Pickett. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Pickett to throw.
He gets it complete to Harris. Flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35.
Here now, 3rd down. Now Pickett. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. This is Harris. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35. One crisis averted, but they still need to move hastily. Harris has it over the middle. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
Pickett trying to get his guys up quickly to the line of scrimmage. Meanwhile, Pickett's throw hauled in by Washington.
We'll put that one in the win column for the defense. Trying to contain tight ends in the passing game is so difficult nowadays, but they did in a big way there.
This ball intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown.
Well, just add that to the list of great moments for this defense today. They've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made.